Hello and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today I'm once more in the Pensacola, the tier 7 American cruiser. Now I'm in a tier 7 match, meaning I'm top tier and I'm actually the only top tier in my team. That looks great, doesn't it? But if you look closer, the enemy has 2 tier 7s, they have 1 less tier 6, but we have 2 tier 4s. Now, wait a moment. Why do we have tier 4s in a tier 7 battle, you might ask? Well, they are in a team with a tier 6 ship, and the matchmaker kind of considers your platoon the same as the highest ship in the platoon. So basically, they're matchmaked like tier 6. So I guess they were at least somewhat lucky that they aren't in a tier 8 battle. Anyhow, let's take once again a look at the matchmaking. The enemy has 2 Congos and 2 Colorados. Now, the Colorado isn't really known to be one of the best ships. It lacks a bit in HP, the range isn't that great, but if you are top tier and you aren't even facing other tier 7s, because I'm the only, well, except for me, the Colorado is quite good, I would say, in this matchmaking. The Congo is known for its supreme range. And what we get? We get the New Mexico and New York. The New York is... well, I mean, the American battleships generally are rather slow and not really known for their range, and the Miyogi, well, the Japanese battleships get good at tier 5, where the Congo is. Yeah, our battleships are pretty much screwed. We do have good cruisers though. Now, let's take a look at this first engagement. I shot my first salvo of high explosive shells. Now I'm switching to armor piercing because I'm dueling with another cruiser in Nuremberg. Now the Nuremberg is 1 tier below me, but it has more range than I do, because starting with tier 5, German cruisers really excel at range. Now I've just switched to this Omaha because he is closer, he is showing me his broadside. If he gets close enough, he could launch torpedoes. The same is true for the Nuremberg, but the Nuremberg isn't really driving towards me at the moment. And I'm taking the easy kill first, basically. So, I'm off to a good start. I have taken some damage, but I've got the first kill. Now let's hope we can punish this Nuremberg. He is showing me his broadside. And he is slightly angled, but it shouldn't matter, and there is a citadel hit. Now obviously as a cruiser your citadel hits aren't hitting nowhere near as hard as if you were a battleship, but they still hurt other cruisers a lot. And despite the fact that I've been under fire from several enemies and I've already killed 1, I still have more HP than this Nuremberg. Now, I'm not exactly sure what our destroyer is thinking. He is very aggressively going towards the enemy. We don't have this point yet, and if you can see, an enemy is capping it, so somewhere behind him there has to be an enemy, and still he is going up there. Now he's turning. I don't think anything will save him. And there he goes. Now I'm a bit outnumbered here. I've switched to high explosive and I hope I can get rid of some of those destroyers. Now the Pensacola is reasonably maneuverable. I'm not too concerned about torpedoes in general. Although if they are close enough and if there are a lot of them, they might score a hit. But I have 1 cruiser here as a backup. And I don't think I want to give them this point here for free. Now I'll also have to be careful. If I go too far north, this battleship might get shots at me, and now that would really devastate. Now there is a problem. I'm driving parallel to this destroyer, this Nicholas, and there is an island, so I can't really turn. Well, I can somewhat turn, but... And yes, I have slowed my ship down too much. If I had just had a little more engine power, I probably would have managed to avoid this torpedo. Bit of a fault on my part. On the other hand, this island is... Well, now I've run myself in the island. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered. But in the end, I did put myself in this position, so it's kind of my fault. But it's not over yet. Unfortunately, that wasn't a great hit, so this destroyer lives to fight another day. Now here this cruiser. I mean, you saw the destroyer who charged in there and died because of it. Now we have a cruiser who is charging in there. I'm guessing he wants to hunt his destroyers. I mean, he's a Königsberg. The Königsberg, like the Nürnberg, has a very nice range. They both have 16.5 kilometers. So, range-wise, he has absolutely no need to get closer to the enemies. He does have torpedoes at 6 kilometers, but there isn't a good torpedo target around. Now, I'm not moving a lot here. And this Nürnberg here could punish me for not moving, because I'm now easy to hit. But he is concerned with my ally here, and I really don't want to get shot by this battleship, so I'm careful not to push too far into the north. Also want to take out this destroyer. And he's dead. But there are plenty of more where they come from. And my ally here has sunk too. Now, when we take a look at the map, we've got the point C, which is great. We've held that for a while now. We have some guys here in the middle who are probably trying to get B, but considering the opposition, guess they are outnumbered. And then we have those guys here who aren't doing anything. And can I get a good hit at the Nürnberg? Looks decent, but unfortunately it isn't. I gave a bit too much lead. Now he is slowing down, probably trying to avoid my shots. But honestly, I think he's slowing down too much. Now I mean, it's great to slow down at some point, but then you have to move forward again. Otherwise you're just too easy to hit. You can't sit still for long. You probably never want to stop moving completely. Now he's dead. And I have finally, more or less, taken this point. Or maybe I haven't. There is a destroyer. There should be another destroyer around here somewhere, unless he has run away. And oh yeah, they've cornered me, and they are not afraid of using their guns. They don't need torpedoes. I'm low enough. They can't just kill me. I'll make them hurt, but yeah, I can avoid those torpedoes, but there will be torpedoes from behind, and if I'm slowing down that much, I can't really maneuver. Now if I'll drive fast, I'll probably get, and I die. So it didn't matter. And what's my team doing? Well, they are sitting somewhere where they aren't needed. Now, how did my team perform? Well, I myself did quite well. I'm top in XP earned in my team. As the only tier 7, that's somewhat expected, I guess. I also earned more XP than almost all enemies. Only one Colorado did better than I did. And well, it was on the winning team. Now their tier 7s did quite well. My team's performance wasn't that great. But I guess somewhat is due to the matchmaker and somewhat is due to questionable decision making. But I'm quite okay with this game. Now when I look at my personnel scores, I got quite a lot of XP and credits. I certainly had fun playing this game. This XP amount is with a premium account. There was no flag mounted. You saw my base XP in the previous screen. And would have been nice to get a win, but we can't have everything, and I enjoyed playing this game. I hope you enjoyed watching it. See you guys next time.